Is Miovski a find?
He's grown on me, Paul. He's grown on me. I like him. Good movement, and it's a brilliant finish past a goalkeeper who's in tip-top form. And his overall game as well. I wasn't too sure of him, but he's clearly he's a goal scorer, and they're hard to find.
Mark, his 11th goal of the season, Miovski.
Yeah. I mean, what a finish it was.
A brilliant
Left foot.
finish.
I mean, it was. He couldn't have had it any better in terms of where it's placed. You look at the replays. I mean, at first I thought, well, maybe Jack, but I'm not saying he should be saved. I thought he maybe should have been slightly more over to his right. But still, when you look at the finish, it's a wonderful finish with his left peg, 19 yards out, and even just the timing of his run. Goldson switched off. He's taken advantage of that. He played against England for Macedonia. He's a good player, and Aberdeen have got themselves a right good asset that ultimately you'd want to keep him for the whole of the season. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a big money bid for him.
Could it come from the East End? Could Celtic come in? They need another striker for January, or could it be Rangers?
Well, I always think, Paul, whether it's Celtic or Rangers, whatever it may be, if you're looking at something in January, then somebody like whether it's a Miovski or whoever it may be, if they're playing here, there's no settling in problems. They know the league, they know the country, they know the culture. So that's always one thing that you would have in your favour.
Barry, could you see him go to Celtic or Rangers?
Well, he's shown that he could be good enough. 11 goals you just mentioned there, Paul. For an Aberdeen team that have struggled this season, let's be honest, but he's definitely an out-and-out goal scorer, and he's decent link-up play as well. And as just mentioned, he's an international. Why would you not look at players who are playing in the Premier League? We've spoke about another player that we mentioned quite a lot, Lon Shanklin. Another goal at the weekend. He's just a natural born goal scorer.
George, what do you feel? I mean, you can't say every time somebody scores against Rangers or Celtic, oh, sign him. But what did you make of Miovski?
I think he's a good player, but I think it's one of these wasted conversations, Paul. I think that I don't know what the right word I'm going to use here, but I think we're a bit too posh. I think we didn't go looking for players in Scotland and then Barry will Kenny sell many players have come into Rangers in Scotland, but we didn't seem to do it. There's players just go through the net. I said about Lewis Ferguson years ago, and I was laughed at never be a Rangers player. He came to Hamilton. I said about the boy who's been doing to Millwall, never be a Rangers player. These guys score goals.
You're absolutely
I'm not saying they're going to take us to the Champions League final, but they're going to score goals against the teams that score goals for the new.